Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Station 3, and a special shout out to Jasmine for helping me do today's video so it makes it easier when I've got extra set of hands. So thank you, Jasmine. And here's our sentence, so you need to come and get this on your paper. This is Wednesdays, and I put down Wednesdays for our DGP this week so that we have this to look at before we do this. So I'm just going to review what we did on Wednesday. Now, I really like to keep our prepositional phrases in mind because prepositional phrases will not be subjects, verbs, that kind of stuff. So on Wednesday, we labeled this as the subject, and this is our transitive verb because we have a direct object in pen. So one brought pen. And then, of course, we talked about how this was an adjective prepositional phrase because it tells one what? One of the boys. And that's why it's an adjective, because it describes the subject, which is also a noun. Now down here, for today's writing lesson, tells us more about what he brought. And this is why we labeled this an adverb prepositional phrase. So hopefully this is starting to make sense now that you are seeing it put together down here. I think that's all you need for this, so let's go ahead down to the bottom. Here we have our line. We have our subject, verb, direct object. Always the same form. So we have one here, brought. One brought, what did he bring? A pen. So now you've got your one brought pen already taken care of on here. And so now we're looking to fill this in. Well, you know, this is a prepositional phrase, and this is a prepositional phrase. And even if you're not comfortable with labeling it adjective or adverb, check it out. It's kind of like a puzzle. This one has 3. This one has 4. So this one of boys, there's the object of the preposition, and then the boys, because the modifies boys. And then over here with our prepositional, brought. What did he bring? Or what he brought the pen, why? For. And then the lesson, here's your object of your preposition. What kind of lesson? It's today's lesson. See, it's showing ownership. And what kind of lesson? What kind of lesson? It is a writing lesson. And then we only have one thing left. You can use your which notice I capitalized it because it's the first word. It's capitalized up here, so you want to capitalize it here. Which one? And there you have your DGP. Now, you need to make sure your name is on this DGP. You need to turn this in, and I'm really struggling with getting some DGPs in because I have a lot of DGPs that are I have a lot of zeros, which you're going to find out. And now you need to get in your agenda book. So get out agenda. So we're going to do that right now because I also have a helper in Mr. Gaines. And Mr. Gaines is going to grab one of those agenda books over there. And I'm going to turn this in. There. Hey, Nazir. You're going to turn this in. Make sure it gets turned in. And you are going to open this up. And let's see. This is Mr. Jamerson, so thank you, Mr. Jamerson. Shout out to you. This was found in an 8th grade classroom in the other building. Yeah, so I'm not sure how it got there, but today is December the 7th. You should already see, now I know Daniel has not been doing his Station 3 because this should have his grades from last week. So please make sure that you are keeping up with this. So today you need to be on the 14th. That's for next week. And on the 14th, you need to put your grades. So here's where your ELA grade is, and your science grade, and your math grade, and your social studies grade. And you need to put any missing work. So Daniel, I have no idea what Daniel's grade is. Let's make it an 89%. And let's say he is missing DGP 13. I have no idea. But now that he's got that in there, he knows he can get that turned in, and that would bump that up, that 1 point, to give him an A. So please look for your missing work in your grade book. Also, we have 2 perfect places up here for your SMART goals. I usually recommend that you have two SMART goals. One could be a personal SMART goal, and one could be an academic SMART goal. And so you've got these two goals here, and we've talked about how to make them SMART goals. You need to be able to check them off a list. Trying hard is not a SMART goal. You need to, I'm going to run 4 days a week, you know, and try to get my mile under 10 minutes. I don't know. That's probably a little long. That's more like my mile. But anyway, you get the point. So, we are looking for, just to recap, turn your DGP in. You're looking for your SMART goals. Looking for 2 of those. And your work here. Any missing work and your grades. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I probably won't see you on Monday, maybe not Tuesday, possibly not Wednesday if all this snow comes. And I am anticipating it, but I'm also going to miss you. I'll put some things on Classroom for you to work on, but this is a great time to just buckle in and say, you know what, I'm going to do my vocabulary.com to mastery. And let's get that in the grade book. So use this as a gift. Hope you have a great day, and love you. See you later. Bye.